Happy Valentine's Day. Lemon cordial. Clink. This has got an extra shot of cordial in it. Don't tell me I'm not living life on the edge. Oh, it's sweet. So, I'm going to be honest with you. This is pre-recorded because I am out spending Valentine's Day watching Netflix. Really bitter. Really bitter. Just kidding. I love my life. Anyway, I'm gonna sneeze. In the spirit of Valentine's Day, I thought I would invite you to story time with Shauna. I thought I would tell you my favourite date that I've ever been on. Disclaimer, I could count on this hand how many dates I've been on. Yep, we're gonna move on from that pretty quickly. So, there was this guy. I was on an app that required a swiping action. I swiped right on this guy and we started talking. His profile picture was him with a bunch of kids in an orphanage in Africa. So I was like, that's amazing. Anyway, I was like, let's go just meet up at like a cafe or a bar. So he said, no, I've got this perfect place, and he gave me an address. So I went to this address, and as it turns out, it's one of Sydney's most stunning lookouts. So we met. We were walking down this cute little path. Don't know why I was doing that, because we weren't doing that. We're walking down a path, still doing it. Yeah. As we're going down this path by the water, I kid you not, there were like 12 couples. They were all having a good old pash session. And I was like, this is a recurring theme. And then we finally sit down. So his opening anecdote is, oh, I can see my neighbours next door. And I was like, what do you mean you can see your neighbours next door? He said, oh, my window looks out to their window. It's like the building next door. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, I can see them next door. You know, their windows are open. I'm like, oh, no. And he proceeded to go into great detail about the things that he had viewed through his window. I started to panic, and so I sent my friend a pizza emoji, which the pizza emoji indicates I'm in trouble, I need you to call and bail me out. So I'm sending pizza emojis. Like, I got to as many slices that my friend could have had 3 large pizzas to herself. And I'm like, emoji. But at the same time, I was trying not to be super rude, because although his conversation was very off-brand, I didn't want to be that person who was just sitting on their phone. So I'm like, waiting. And then we go for another walk, and I'm like, okay, cool. I can just glide on over to my car now, and I can never see this guy again, because it was really weird. And I was like, oh, I probably should go now. And he was like, oh, no, let's go out to eat. I was like, I told you I'm detoxing, I can't go eat, I'm really sorry. And he probably looks at me and was like, are you detoxing? Because clearly I love food. And he'd already seen my Instagrams, and he'd seen my obnoxious pictures of food. So he didn't believe me. He's like, come on, let's go get sushi. And I'm like, no, I don't really want to cheat on my detox or my cleanse. Like, I've been doing really well. And he's like, come on, you seem like a cheater to me. I'm sorry, what? You don't call a lady you've just met a cheater in any context of the word, unless you're playing a lovely game of Uno. Is it Uno or Uno? Pretty sure it's Uno, like uno, do. Unos, dos, I don't even know what language I'm speaking anymore. The only time you can ever call a girl a cheater, the first time you've met her, or even maybe by the 15th time you've met her, is if you're referring to a board game. We were not playing a board game, this was real life, unfortunately. So, we end up going to sushi. We are at this sushi bar. We're there for a total of 4 minutes. And this fool, he was like, I'm done waiting. He's like, nah, I want to take you to my other favorite place, McDonald's. His other favorite restaurant. We are at McDonald's. I'm standing with him and he's ordering his meal. He ends up spending $35 on his meal. And I'm standing there thinking he'll let me put my salad through because I'm cleansing and I'm on the detox and all I can eat at this place is lettuce. So he's like, you're good to get yours, right? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So then I go to this other kiosk, make friends with some Danish tourists, and was very tempted to go and sit with them. But I didn't, because I was still trying to be polite. So we're sitting down and then this guy starts making comments, like really racist comments. I'm like, oh no. I got through the meal, so I was like, oh, bye, it was nice to meet you. And then he's like, oh, I have a favor to ask. I need to do my laundry when I get home and I need a gold coin and I've only got $2 in 50-cent pieces. Do you have a gold coin? And I checked in my purse. I'm like, no, I'm really sorry, I don't. And then he's like, oh, well, can you check your car, maybe? This fool? When you've just spent $35 on McDonald's, you should be able to budget to do your laundry and maybe buy 3 less large fries next time. I check my glove box and there is a $2 coin. I'm like, oh, I've got $2. You've got 4 50-cent pieces. That equals $2. We can just do a swap. He's like, oh, thanks. He takes my $2. By this stage, I'm in the car and I'm like, I'm handing through the money and he leans in for a kiss and I wind up the window and I drive away. I'm certain that is possibly one of the worst dates in the history of dates. I'm mortified. Excuse me, you had a photo with you and a bunch of orphans as your profile picture on a dating app. That to me is worse than a really hot guy with puppies. If a really hot guy has like carrying a basket of puppies, I'm like, I'm immune to that amount of cuteness. Yes, you're attractive. Yes, there are puppies, but you're probably a bit of a butthead. But no, I had to fall for the guy with the children in an orphanage in Africa.